Hey, Gemini gang, welcome to the cottage and welcome to your romance update. This is for you if you have Gemini as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. Gemini, let's get an update on love and see what we can tell you about what's going on, what you can expect, all that good stuff. By the way, Team Gemini, I do offer personal readings, all right? The link for that is going to be below this video. And right now, I have a special thing that I'm doing. I'm offering 2026 predictions for you guys. You can see everything you need to know about that below this video. My website link is www.enchantedcottage333.com. That being said, Team Gemini, let's get an update on your romance situation. What's going on with Gemini's love life? Gemini's sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on, Gemini? What's going on in your love life? Team Gemini. What's going on in love for Gemini? What's going on in love for Gemini? Five of Swords. Lovers. That's your energy. World card. Very interesting. There is somebody in there may be more than one person in your energy, Gemini, for that Lovers card to be in the upright. I kind of think I think you're getting over a person that you don't trust, but I think there's somebody else in your energy. There may be a new person. It could just be that, you feel like you could find somebody better. It could be that. Who is this person that you don't quite mesh with the Five of Swords? You don't quite trust this person. Tell me the Five of Swords here. Tell me the Five of Swords. I feel like, Gemini, that Lovers card many times is about making a decision for your highest good. Gemini, I think you may be doing that. Lovers card. You feel good about this decision, whatever this is. Who's this Five of Swords? Who's this Five of Swords? Who's the Five of Swords? Tell me more about this person that Gemini win at all costs, competitive, games, deception. Five of Swords, why? Why is the Five of Swords here? I just heard you say, I'm over the bullshit. Ace of Swords. Oh, you do have someone new in your energy. And there it is. What's interesting is this. Whoever this is that you don't trust, the Moon card, you feel like you may not be able to put your finger on it, but there's something about this, Gemini. There's something about this that doesn't sit with you. It feels like, it's almost like you're in this energy of, look, Two of Pentacles. You have thought about this for a hot minute, Gemini. And it's like, this is almost too good to be true. This is too much. Do I think you're being overly reactive? I don't. I think your intuition I think your spidey senses are up on this person. Judgment here. They are coming towards you strongly. All right, the Hierophant, the Judgment card, Two of Wands. I think they're offering you something, Gemini. That's what's crazy, but you feel like you can't trust this. You feel like you don't know enough information. You feel like it's too soon to make a decision to commit to this person. All right, you feel like there is just something here. Your spidey senses are up. In the meantime, you got a new person here. That's why this Lovers card is here. I was right for a lot of you. Maybe that's predictive. Maybe you already know who that is. But something in this thing just looks too good to be true in your mind. You're like, but it's kind of like this, Gemini. Here's what I get from this thing. Your gut doesn't feel right about this. Everything looks good about this on paper. You don't have any, I don't think right now you have any receipts to really back this up. You're just going on your intuition and your gut. And something is just not feeling right, even though everything on paper looks good. You can't put your finger on it. All right, let's dig into it. Let's investigate, Gemini. What's behind the Moon card? What's behind the Five of Swords? What's this? You may have had like this little tiny spidey senses at first, and then it's just like something you just can't. It's just like, oh my God, there's just this overwhelming feeling that something is off here. And this person is really coming hard towards you. You may have past energy with this person with the Judgment card coming out. Okay, that could be it. But you feel like you want to give this more time, or you're just not sure. I think this is somebody for a lot of you guys that you have healed from. I'm going to be real with you. I do. Tell me more about this person in Gemini's energy. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person in Gemini's energy. What is it that Gemini is picking up on? What's beneath the surface of this moon card? What is this? Eight of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So you feel like this happened too fast, number one. You feel like that you just don't, I think you used to have it for this person, Gemini, and I don't think you do anymore. That maybe that's a lot of it. You just kind of have lost this love and feeling for this person. They may have blocked you. You guys may have been blocked from each other for some period of time. And then this Nine of Cups in reverse, it's almost like they're too clingy. Seven of Swords in reverse. Gemini, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This would be a false start. It looks like with the Ace of Wands here in the reverse, it might even be a one and done. High Priestess in the reverse. See, I think that this is somebody, Gemini, that you had not heard from in a minute, and they're literally breaking the silence. And you're like, wait, what? Wait, what? Your spidey senses are just literally lit on this thing, Gemini. But they're making some big promises. Big promises, offering commitment. What I get, Gemini, with that Nine of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they're trying to rush you into a commitment to the point that I almost wonder, it looks, Gemini, like this person may just not like being alone. They may have been dumped by somebody. You may find that out. And they may just not look, with the Four of Wands in reverse, maybe they need a place to live, or something went by the wayside that was, they were involved in. Because they had just been withdrawn for so long, right? Their attention was elsewhere. And now all of a sudden it's on you, like what? And you're in this energy of, look, this is toothpaste that's been pushed out of the toothpaste tube that I can't push back in. Your spidey senses are on point, Gemini. I think you're right on this. I think you're absolutely right. And look, they're holding on to you for dear life. All right. They actually do have regret for losing you. They know that. They're going to apologize, but it's going to be incumbent upon you to be discerning about the sincerity of this apology. Do they offer you something? I think they do. In the meantime, you got this new thing over here, Ace of Swords, and you feel good about this one. Why? Because you feel like this person is upfront and honest. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. You feel like this thing has staying power, all right? But you're still betwixt and between a little bit. I don't think you're quite in love with this person, okay, the new person, but you feel good about it. But I think you're kind of betwixt and between. You're kind of confused. You're very confused about why this person is here. And it's a little bit of a fly. It's kind of a little bit of a fly in the ointment, all right? This is somebody that I feel like you had made peace with the fact that this was some sort of a trauma bond. You had healed from it, moved on, with that past person, all right? But this new person, there's a lot of potential with this new person. What do I see as far as this new person's next actions towards Gemini? I feel like this person is going to try to fight for your attention, literally. And I do see an offer coming from this new person. So you definitely have this important decision to make around this thing. Your gut is not wrong on this thing over here. It looks shallow. It looks shallow. This over here with this new one looks better. All right. But both of these, as far as next action, both of them are going to be coming towards you. All right. So you definitely are going to have this decision to make. Spirit is saying, don't get in a hurry to make a decision. And don't let people rush you into making a decision. That in and of itself is a red flag, Gemini. It's time to speak your truth. That's another thing that's coming out as the advice in this thing. Speak up, speak your truth, especially with this past one, right? Let the chips fall where they may. If your truth pisses this person off, they try to gaslight you and all that, there you go. There's your answer. You don't need any more than that. All right. And don't even argue about it. Just let them gaslight you and realize it's a lost cause and keep it moving. Right. We're going to go over to Patreon and we're going to delve into this thing in more detail. We're going to see, if you were to give this past person an opportunity, what the long term would be with this person. We're going to take a look at this new person that we're predicting to be in your energy. We're going to get the long-term energies on that as well. We'll dig both of these up and excavate and get the details on both of them in the extended. And of course, we will also do the All Suns Cross Watcher over there as well. So I will see you in a second, Gemini, as we go over to Patreon. All right. Thanks so much, Geminis.